Constantinople, 29th May 1453, the Byzantine Empire was taken over by Ottoman Empire. I hope you all have studied this history before in the previous chapters. And this was the time when the many crusades, religious crusades were going on, that also came to an end. And since the Byzantium Empire was taken by Ottoman Empire, the new sea routes were about to be discovered because European people did not use the old sea routes through which they were trading before. So I name a few voyagers: Vasco da Gama, Prince Henry Columbus, and Ferdinand Magellan. He took a voyage around the world and he discovered new ocean. Have you heard about Pacific Ocean? Yes. It is the deepest ocean in the world. It was discovered by Ferdinand. Then we had Columbus, who discovered America. And since Vasco da Gama discovered India, can you tell me which place he landed in India? It was Calicut in Malabar coast where he had landed, and then a lot of trade started for the spices. Indian spices were famous all over. Apart from this, there were some protests against the churches. Children, in the ancient time, in the 9th, 10th, 11th century, what was happening? People of the priest and the pope of church, they were even giving the certificates to go to heaven. So the churches became a place of corruption. There was a lot of corruption going on. There was a lot of idol worship going on. There was a lot of, controversies about the lives of the fathers, sisters, so on and so forth. Of course, the novices who came to be a sister in the nuns in the churches. So they were taking bribes from the rich people, a lot of money, to book a certificate, a place in heaven. How is that possible? Is that possible, children? You pay somebody, some priest, money, and then you book a place in the heaven? That's not possible. So it was a dark age, and people were looted by the churches. As I told you, it was a place for corruption. So people started protesting against the churches now. The teachings of Jesus Christ were all vanished from the society. Nobody followed what he actually taught us, and then we were doing these practices. So the people who stood against the church were known as Protestants. Now, children, spirit of inquiry also inculcated amongst the people. A lot of scholars, a lot of learned people, intellectual, they started heading towards Rome, because Rome became a center of excellence. So this was a time when people questioned why, if the earth revolves around the sun, why, what are the evidences? Okay, if we have day and night, why do we have it? Right? So there were a lot of questions coming into the minds of the people. People started questioning. Instead of believing the fact just like that, there were questions. Now, decline in feudalism. So there was a decline in feudalism. Feudalism, you understand? Feudal lords of Europe. Feudalism is known as Zamindari system. You know Zamindari system in India? Yes? I have made a chart here, like a flow chart. On the top you see the king, right? Yes. This is the feudal system, the chain of hierarchy into the lords and knights. So king at the top, then duke. You have come across this word in your drama, English drama, Merchant of Venice. Below duke were earls. They were at the 3rd grade. They were known as earls. Then Byron, then knight. So the lowest stage of the lords was knight. Okay, students? So knights, Byron, earl, duke and king. According to their hierarchy, they all had an elegance towards the king. They had a obligation as well as they were answerable to king. They were answerable. They were providing him the army. They were providing him the horses, the grains, and whatever is required for an army to be maintained. So this was paying to Byron. Knight was paying Byron. Byron was paying Earl. Earl was paying to Duke, and Duke was paying to King. King was one. These were many as the places were many. All right. And then they had their promotions as per their good work. And what was their good work? Knight's good work was to trouble the peasant and take taxes, collect a lot of money from peasants, farmers, and give it to Byron. Byron will further give to whom? Earl. And Earl will further give it to Duke, and then it will go to the king. So this was a feudal system which was actually troubling the people of Europe, the common people of Europe. In India also, you know, there was a zamindari system. The Britishers, they followed the same system. They gave land to the zamindars. They gave them freedom to collect whatever tax they wanted, trouble the farmers, loot them, make their life miserable, make them do the farming for indigo, meal, instead of crops. So the farmers were suffering. Same way, children, the farmers were suffering in European countries too. So all these factors together caused Renaissance. So rest of the points we'll discuss in the next class. Thank you so much. Please feel free to ask me questions, post me your questions, and please read the chapter, revise it, and we'll meet tomorrow. Thank you very much.